Okay, so like it's been a while since I posted, probably like over a week, and I kind of feel bad. But yeah, it's not like the lack I didn't film videos. I just didn't really want to post the videos I filmed. So yeah, that's why. Um yeah, life is, I wouldn't really say it's like too rough, honestly. Like I still feel like I'm pretty blessed. I did do a bit complaining and stuff, but at the end of the day, I have all my needs met. So there's that. Um, so in terms of real estate, I am making a little progress. I went to shadow one of the top agents in Virginia, and that was pretty insightful and interesting. And then I talked to another agent in Maryland who like specialized in door knocking, and his results were just jarring. So it's like I do know that once I get proficient in door knocking, it'll be very, very lucrative for real estate. But the problem is, like, man, I need my bills paid this month. Like, out of savings, cannot do nothing for that. So I need a way to make money, because I found out too, it's like, even if I did find a buyer who wanted to close and sold them in a few days, it still takes like 30 days to get everything wrapped up. So even if it's not feasible for that to be done by now, so I have to look at other options. So I was like, if I am gonna get another job, I do not really want to go back to car sales. I know I can, and I know I can be good at it, and I did apply to a bunch of other car places in January and got callbacks and interviews, and even got hired at one. But yeah, no, like car sales is not for me. Like, I just don't think it is. So I'm like, what can I do in sales? Because I know I'm good at sales. That could also positively impact my real estate business. And I'm going to try to do door-to-door solar sales. One, I love the fact that it's renewable energy, and it's green, so that's pretty great. I feel like it's very impactful work in terms of that. Like, that'd be good. From selling cars to huge pollutants to selling solar, that would just make my conscience feel so much better. And I truly think it's a good investment. And yeah, that's door to door, and that also has like flexible scheduling. They said I could do training virtually, so it's not really the type of job where you're in an office every day. Like, I have to go door to door. So I think that working at a job like that will give me the structure I need, because it's hard to find that structure on my own. And then I could take what I learned and implement that for real estate, just exchanging the knowledge, what I'm talking about, and the database I put it in mine instead. So if I could be really flexible with that, then I can choose to still farm my neighborhood and then sell solar in a different neighborhood. That's like the goal. I scheduled the training for Thursday. It's like 4 hours, so I am excited to see how that goes. Earning potential for it was, they said for the first year between 80 and 120, which the car dealership I ended up with 80 at the end of 11 months. So I think I'll still be in that ballpark, except for this job, you do not have to put in as much hours as that. It said on Indeed the average hours a week is like 30. So that is like perfect. Hopefully I can arrange my schedule to split my days so that I can do real estate and solar different times of the day. But I really need to take the training and get out there so that I can make a paycheck before end of month and pay my rent the first of the month. But yeah, I just think that it's gonna be a great idea, because if I succeed really well in door-to-door solar sales, that'll just really give me the confidence I need for real estate, and I'll also have more capital in order to invest in real estate, like for mailers, to farm my area actually. So, and oh my gosh, my taxes. Yo, my taxes, like, they are really taxing my ass, bro. Oh my gosh. Literally, I feel like I paid mad taxes last year. They were taken out of my check, and that wasn't enough. Like, I still owe like $3,000 besides that. Like, that's really him. So yeah, I need help paying that before, I think the last day to file is April. But yeah, I'm just hoping that happens. I was low-key down in the dumps, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? Like, this is not working out how I planned. But it never works out how I planned, so I should not be that surprised. That's why I do not make strict plans, because it never be going that way. I just gotta adapt. But yeah, I think this pivot would be a good one. Yeah, I knew that if I did want to do something, I'd have to find a change before 2 weeks to the end of the month to give enough time to raise money. I did contemplate, like, yo, maybe if I just did DoorDash till the end of the month and tried to make it, but at that point, like, DoorDash is just so unreliable in terms of busyness in the area compared to Uber Eats. Like, you have to schedule to go out, and you don't even guarantee it's gonna be busy then. And then for that, I just have to be working like full 8-hour days for consecutive days in order to even come close to that. Like, I don't even know if I can make over 2,000 in 2 weeks in DoorDash. It just does not seem logical. Like, before, I think I was making like $300 to $400 a week on it. So yeah, I can't cover my rent, let alone my other bills. And it's a good thing I refinanced my car last month, and I got a lower interest rate. But bad thing is that it's a shorter term, so the payment is higher, and that starts next month too. So I need to get it together. Yeah, I need to do something in order to make bread before then. But part of me is just like, I think this is just how it's supposed to pan out, because yeah, like, at least I got out of cars and into energy business, and it's something that can benefit my real estate business and give me confidence to that. And it's something that has a lot more flexible scheduling, and it's 50% remote. So yeah, I said I could do the training remotely too, but I think I'm gonna go in person. But yeah, that's kind of how life's going right now. Oh my gosh, but when the other agent was telling me about the results for door knocking, like, yo, it's really wild. I want to make my plan really aggressive for door knocking, and before I go to the shop, I'm gonna continue to make my list of homes in the area that are most likely to generate business for me. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you can follow me on this journey, however crazy it gets. Yeah, because I really don't know what's in store, but I know that my ambition is leading me somewhere. And it's also crazy because, like, they say, like, people are surrounded around kind of make up like who you are, And, you know, people who make more money and bring in someone who makes less, that person is going to level up and make that much money. And I kind of feel like that's my situation right now, because I'm in this building and people in this building make money. Like, they really got it. And it's like, there's no way I can just sit here and be broke. Like, that won't work. And I think being here also allows me to expect more for myself in terms of income and what I gotta bring in and gotta do. So it honestly worked out way better, because you know what, if I would move to a place that was like $1,400 rent, I probably would have did DoorDash and tried to hustle it through on that, or not even have left the dealership thinking I couldn't have made more. But I don't know. I know for when my lease ends, I do really want a bigger place. I want an island. I really don't want my washer and dryer in the kitchen. So I don't know. These are things I'm just thinking of, like when this lease ends in May, what I gotta do, if I'm gonna stay or leave. I know I love the view. I don't want to let that go. If I move somewhere else, I want a view. I really want to buy, but honestly, I think this year I'm gonna have to rent again, and until I build the other income where I can buy, because honestly, I don't want to take out a mortgage. I just want to buy cash. And honestly, if I'm buying, it's probably not gonna be a great view like this, unless I were to buy like, yeah, a condo. But even the condos that I did like, they're like in the 700,000s. And I don't know if I want to wait until 700K in order to invest. Like, I'll do it at 300, 400K and get a smaller place. And they have them in this area too, which is pretty cool. But I don't know. I'm like kind of starting to fall in love with Tyson's. I low-key love it here. So it'll be fitting I got my first property here too. But I don't know. We'll see how life goes. Because again, like I said, I always have these ideas and plans, and it never goes according to plan. So